All right, we parked ourselves here so we can go straight into see the scryer and do this trial, because we know the trials are pretty tough. Hey, K-Senchi, how you doing?
Tell me, can you summon any person from the past?
Only those who are remembered. In the world's memory, rulers live long, and the ancient rulers of Antis are remembered by the land itself. One of them, who had already lost his name, but was still able to lead an army, came to my call to fight the Blight. Go!
Oh, we've got his helmet. Oh, War Master Khan, you've arrived. Oh wow, we are getting more and more outnumbered the further we go through here, but we do have a red dragon who has somewhere between 1,500 and 2,400 hit points, I guess. 3 ancient wolves, 2 griffins, some raiders. Hey, how did they get... Look at that. They've got very high morale. Hang on. How does that happen? +1 from brutal force. Good +2. 20% chance to gain an additional turn. Oh, I want to get that. Brutal force. Because 20% is much better than 10% chance at an extra turn. Okay, then these guys, they're reasonable. We got 2 units of them. Mercenaries and raiders, slightly different. Can I even get 5,700 normally? I don't know. What's 5,700? Oh, the leadership value? I don't know. I haven't played the first playthrough of the game. Don't know how high we can get our leadership. Teleported on a straight line to a free hex, dealing lots of fire damage to all units in its path and inflicting burning debuff. Ignores control zone. They have no ranged, but they have flying. They've got taunts as well. Need to be wary about those 2 taunt units. They're going last though, the taunt units. Unfortunately, dragon going for like before all of them, so I don't get to have that line it up shot. Hey, friction. I don't know, this one itself, maybe. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's your movement, wolves? 4. You might have to... Yeah, this is gonna be a tricky one. Those guys are going to taunt up. This one doesn't have a heal. Let's see how we go. Now, let's also see what spells we have. We have Inner Flame. We've got Scrolls. That's it. We have an Inner Flame. And additional fire damage for 3 turns. I think that's got to go on the dragon, right? And it's so brutal. They're just getting destroyed. It's like I don't want to do anything. I mean, I don't want to not do anything. There's chances for extra attacks high as well, though. But what's the point of extra attacks if you're already dead? Like half dead? Look at that. Like that's good. We're gonna lose one straight away. I mean, I almost want to sit to see if the dragon gets an advantage, but they're going to taunt, and then I don't know what we do. And they are attacking in. How far can they move? Wow. Is it worth a crit chance on them? Maybe. No. Five. That dragon's attack is out in a straight line. Consumes attack and movement. Okay. I'm gonna sit. Give these guys, I'm gonna let them go first. See if anyone lines up. Of course they taunt. So they can't do anything. The best they can do is run. 4. So even if we go to the back, they'll get around to us. I think that's what we want, though. Go. Why aren't you doing it? Unit is teleported to a free hex. Go. Unit is teleported to... Let's try this one. Can I not... I think I can't do it because there's a taunt up? Really? But this is not an attack. This is a... Like, it's not a direct attack. It's something that happened. Okay. I guess we pass turn then. Cool. Let's try again. Can I do it this way? Okay, so bugged or badly designed, pick your poison. That's really disappointing. We had 3 of their units lined up. This is supposed to be a go down the line and do the attack. Dragon didn't want to go down the line or do the attack. I just want to keep trying until we get it. Can we? So now you'll do it. All right. So like I said, either bugged or because a taunt is up, the only attack you can do is a direct attack on taunted enemies. But yesterday, inconsistent, because yesterday we could, with our dragon, use the poison AoE. Right, because it's just an area of effect attack, it's not directly attacking anyone. Which this dragon has a wall of fire that it does while it flies over, which is not a direct attack on any unit. You pick your landing point and it's kind of like a straight line area of effect. So if working as intended, really bad design. If bugged, really bad player experience. I like these fights. They're part of the story to fight back the blight and stuff. So I like them because of that. As far as compared to the rest of the game, they're tenfold harder. Which I know there's been a few people that have tried to play the game and just sort of struggle with the combat in general. Maybe not strategy as players, or strategy players, but normally. But most of the outside combat is very simplistic. you know, you can just throw gold at them if you do badly enough and buy back units. But these are a huge puzzle jump, which is good. You know, like I said, I like it. But they seem very contrived, and I don't know, that not being able to do that because of taunt seems, yeah, missing a quick restart too. Well, so we know these guys are going to taunt and and then everyone's useless. Unless we can get them to come in, but we can't because they'll come in. We can attack first. However, they decimate. What I'd be really curious to know is if these fights are at all related to your level. Like if you come back at a higher level or have more leadership, do you get different army sizes? I'm doubting it because we have, I'd say because we were doing all the quests and everything else and stuff, it seems like most of the combat we're way ahead of the curve on, except for these fights. Yeah, well, that's just one unit, though. Like, I'm wondering, like, you know, would we have an extra wolf or an extra griffin, something like that? Would that even matter? But I think you're right. Like, they seem very, very specifically set up. Which I think the biggest shame on that is in replays. I think I mean, it's easy for me. I've got video evidence of what I'm doing. I'd strongly suggest if you're playing this and going through them, record it. So that way when you get to these fights in a replay, you just do the exact same thing. Like it'll have a solvable solution. A solvable solution? Nice work, Panz. You guys know what I mean, though. Yeah, they're the problem. Use YouTube, yeah. I mean, I'd say go for it, man. Like, I think it's necessary. Okay, those ones taunt. Oh, they're the rank 3 tier 3 ones. Right, that's why we're getting better results against those ones. I can't use that one on them. I can if I go there. Now I can't strike an attack on the other ones. We'll see what happens. hold that turn. And that one. And these guys are in the wrong position because I... Yeah, restart fire would be really nice. So they're going up and returning, but they're coming back last, so they need an open spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can get them up to there if they're in the dragon spot. $360. Never killing one of those. So they need to get around to there. Which means you go to there. Wolves need to hold then. Birds get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many hit points do you have? 416 up against 516, so we do lose a bird if we go attack those. So birds hold as well. If I go there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can attack in from there. I think this works. You go there. Wolves need to hold. Hey Valkyrie, I'm good. How you, man? Dragon hold. You good? Good, man. Right, then they come back. Because we're attacking all the same unit, we're getting no retaliations. Still getting devastated though. Now, I think I want to do that from here. Sit. Dragon can't attack there. So it has to wait. The crit buff now should go into the retaliation then. Dragon dead. Okay, so we just have to work out what the turn 1 is, or maybe turn 2. All the fights so far have had a very specific play that all of these trial fights have had a very specific play that puts the battle in your advantage. Tried rushing one of the taunt groups just then. That didn't work. It's definitely... It feels like it's going to be something to do with using... It's got to be the dragon's fire attack, right? I've got to buff it the turn before with one of the buffs and then use the other buff the next turn. Is it just protecting the dragon until then? Okay, so let's use the 3-turn buff now. Hold turns to see what they do. Oh, I was trying to walk him. That's why I got attacked. Oh, I didn't even want to be there. That's terrible. Ugh. But that kind of works. Except we've blocked a square, a hex that wants something to come into. Maybe going there could have been okay. Either way, they would have died if they were in that one. So moving them out of there is probably the correct play. Them coming through is fine. What we need is these 2 units to move into both of these squares, I think. So there's the first one coming in. And I need them to make it into here. Okay. There's no taunt now, so we can go over the top and... Nice one with Dragonfire. Oh, they heal. Okay. Awesome. We also need to be in a position as well where we can hopefully get that Dragon's Breath to hit the unit behind. So being there is not good, because if one goes there, the other one's not going to sit there. Oh, it could though. Which one moves first? This one moves first, so if it came up and attacked the dragon, this one then would go up here, through here and there, so that would be bad. If we go there, maybe we'd have to move and then do it. I think getting as far away as possible could be the plan. But then they just run up. They're going to run up anyway. Unless we put the griffins there and then they can't. Alright. Hey Timnos. Having a blast, man. How are you? Where's Dragon additional turn? That would be great. Why can't you attack there? If anything, we want these ones not moving, so we do want to take that spot, but got that guy there. Oh, Dragon's coming back next. Additional turn. Fly to there and hit that guy. Those. Oh, that's. We get attack on the back one then without getting retaliation because of the flame through. This one was kind of given to us that it was getting him buffed and getting a flight up over 3 of them. Yesterday's one, the poison was there, but the fact that we had to firebomb ourselves was definitely an unknown. He didn't attack and come back again. Oh, there he comes. Nice. That's a good one. What's the ring? Minus 300 leadership, but 15% resistance. The minus 300 leadership hurts so much. 15% magic damage reduction though. I've got a few items like that with the minus leaderships. It's from these these events. Really good to get that one over and done with. I was worried that could take a while. Okay. Defeat elementals in the castle. You can probably get to a cap of 85 damage reduction. Yeah, but you'll only be able to control one unit. And it'll be like a level 1 wolf. Okay, so there's a bunch of these book ones where you can't actually track them. You've got to find them in the world by walking around and seeing books, which is kind of cool, but there's going to be, like, with today's day and age, people are going to be like, where's this last book? They'll just look it up on Google. I don't know. Maybe that's fine. Because, yeah, you can't track it at all. And I wonder about that paintings one. This will be really interesting. We've got a quest like that to find 4 paintings. Are they in areas we've already been to and we couldn't pick them up because we weren't on the quest? The books, though, they weren't given to us by the quest giver. They were triggered when you find one of them. So you could always at least find all of those. Find. Am I supposed to do something else? Are these main quests not done? Oh, I've got talent points to spend. Where do I want to spend these? If I want to take Crushing Strike, I have to spend points in advantage. I don't really want to take advantage though. 150 leadership. That's worth taking straight up. I wonder if we want to take that. Rank 2 heals. At the beginning of battle, random allied unit gains immunity to debuffs for 2 turns. Need competence 1. I need training 3. Is that? Oh, it's there. Alright, so we'll take that then. I need 3 points. Okay, we'll hold those points then. I've got to find that thing that's going to give these guys that extra 10% chance for extra turn. Actually, we got some good extra turns in that trial fight just before. Is my leadership now? 3,500. It's getting close to wow. It's closer to dragons than we were at the start of the game. Wait, that's obvious. Well then, what am I trying to say? I don't know. Okay.
I haven't. Why would I need one?
Haven't you heard?
Oh, okay. When we get a regular fight, we've got this helm. We picked it up yesterday. We're checking it out. It casts a rank 3 dispersion. I couldn't find any information on what dispersion does. And it didn't do it in the trial fight because we weren't playing as Ivar for that. Oh man, we're doing this now. I don't know if I want to do another trial, but I don't know if I want to do this. Ooh. Well, we can have an attempt, I guess. So much range, it's brutal. We do get to go first though, so I can get a spell down to inspire someone. Which would probably be my archers, and then maybe we can... How many hit points do they have? 410. We can kill one of them. Wow. Killing one of those would be better. Would it? They do 74 to 102 damage. About the same. No. And then I think we hide them after they're shot. Okay. Aren't you supposed to cast your rank 3 dispersion? What does your rank 3 dispersion do? Dude, you didn't cast it. Inspire you. Good. Okay. Additional turn. But okay, they'll be. I can't put them there. They'll be in the firing line, and you can't rest the additional turn. Like they'll just get destroyed by those guys. So the best we can do is hide them. Pretend they didn't get an additional turn. Oh man, get the kill. Get it. Double kill would have been great. Frozen there kind of sucks. Oh, is he attacking again? Oh, that hurts so much. Boom. Now they should not be frozen now, right? In theory, yeah, they were frozen, but then they were set on fire. No, they're still frozen. Bears. Now we need to get that shot, I think. Which we can get. Such overkill though, but necessary. Hold that turn. Man, they're gonna... Don't kill my trolls, man. Kick him. Trolls is in a lot of problem. It's such a tiny little deal. It's for you, brother. Hey Silicon Mind, how you doing? Is this basically Heroes of Might and Magic? I don't know, I haven't played it. A lot of people said the combat seems pretty similar. I'm good, thank you. Huh. Now we need to set our wolves up to be destroyed so they can distract the other guys. Yeah, the problem with classics, like classic movies you can watch, classic albums you can listen to, classic games don't play on current PCs. That's why God gave us DOSBox. Yeah, I just can't be bothered. Because half the times when you get one of those, if not more, probably 90% plus times, they don't work properly. You spend hours mucking around trying to get them to work. And then eventually you get it to work and you're like, okay, there's my game session for today and yesterday gone. And then you're frustrated and you don't ever get around to playing it. And then there'll be buggy or glitchy or something, or be a bad port. Yeah. You would say 95% of the time they work with standard settings. You've been very, very fortunate then. You, my friend, are an edge case. You're impatient though, so you up the cycle count. Yeah. Some games it doesn't matter for that because of how they play, especially turn-based games. Less relevance, right? Why can't I attack that spirit? These guys got a status? They don't seem to have a status. Do you have a status? Oh, that's the boss dude. Okay, so I've only got 2 groups left. So that's my best outcome then. Essentially, if you premature rip another unit and don't sub, I'm gonna ban you. As is tradition. You called a rip the other night. I didn't rip. You just sat there. Oh man, can't reach. I can wait. What will waiting do? Wow, look at that. You got let off the hook for foreboding on my my troll. Feels kind of cheating from that guy. You don't get to troll... You don't get to F them twice. Manners, dude. Eight out of 10 Twitchers experience premature reputations at some point in their viewing career. Yeah, unfortunately though, it's actually only like 1 out of 20, but the number 8 out of 10 is raised because that one gets it 8 times the amount of everyone else because of the games they play. It's just another way where numbers. There's a direct relation to the games that are backseatable as well. Wonder if there's some sort of analysis we could do there. It's also a 1-to-1 ratio from people who highly backseat. at any chance they can, even if they're not paying attention and haven't played the game. This is going to be an expensive victory. It's not too bad. Alright, it did actually cost us money, plus we have to buy back the trolls. The trolls are fairly easy to get to. I know where they are.
Shh! Be quiet. I told you, didn't I?
All right, the spirit is trapped. What now?
The cage is yours now. I'm sure you can manage from now on.
Bring the cage to Sequester's lab. He'll put it on a mana booster so it won't run out of power and...
Come on, they're not stupid. They'll figure it out. As for us, we're going to celebrate at the Goose and Logos. Let's go.
There's nothing like a well-deserved rest.
There's nothing left to do here.
Hey.
I'm pretty sure I got a lot of money there. I'm pretty sure that I know that when one number is bigger than another number, and that's the expense number, that's a loss. I play strategy games mostly for a living. If I couldn't tell out of 4-digit numbers which one's larger by looking at the first couple digits in it, I'd be in a world of hurt, man. It's one of the important things when comparing two numbers. You need to compare both numbers.
Have you picked up a plague mask from Remedius yet?
I haven't. Why would I need one?
Haven't you heard? We're all about to be sent to the quarantine outpost to fight the pestilence.
My dream job. Provided.
Lumberjack Village for trolls.
And who showed those archaeologists the way? Was it Miller?
Who else? They refused to give us jobs.
Hey Francis, how you doing, man? Two stone skins. They have less hit points, but they'll rank up and have more hit points. They do the same damage. And I am close to being able to have a third one. Why can I only have 3 of these? If they're 680 leadership each, and I've got 3,400 leadership. There's some understanding when you can have an extra unit. Like, why can't I have extra? I think I also have trolls in my... I don't have enough, though. Like, I've got enough leadership for 2 more trolls. Why can't I have 2 more trolls? I'm not buying it. Yeah, there's some mechanic there that's not explained. You think they're limited to 3? Huh. Why though? Is there something in there? I mean, if that's the case, as soon as we can get to 3 stone skins, then you just swap them out immediately.
A new show those archaeologists.
That's a good enough reason to probably not have them then. Like, find something else.
Those jobs weren't hard. Digging and digging all day. It's not like that for chopping.
Another ranged unit would be good. Yeah, I'd be happy with another ranged unit.
Have you picked
Need some ranged animal.
Medius yet?
I haven't. Why would I need one?
I implore you. No, How delightful. Now that you've caught the spirit, life at Castle Ardennes can start anew.
I'm glad to be of service.
Dearest sequester, do tell. What awaits the captured spirit?
Apparently, this spirit
There
used
are
to
elven
work
archers.
at the mage factory.
I haven't found them
we
yet.
don't know its true name.
And they don't fit.
And therefore, I suppose we'll trap it in underground storage. There will be an investigation, followed by a trial before the magical court of law. Do you really find these details interesting? It's a long story, one that will last a few years at minimum.
Delightful. Well, now I must go. I'll be sure to tell Councillor Montier how promptly the mages rushed to assist me. Naturally, I'll put in a word about your invaluable assistance as well.
There's also skelly archers and human archers. We've found those 2. I don't have them. Yeah, so we've got the regular bowman. If you're going order, like there's crossbowmen and archers you get early. So you can have range, like you could have 2 sets of ranged units in there. And the spearmen are pretty alright. Dogs are okay. Oh, you could also get healers, which yeah, they do have an active heal, but they're also ranged. You can end up with 3. If you went order, you could have 3 range units pretty early. And then if you get the there's something that can give you a morale boost as well. I don't know if it was only available for that for the trial character, or if it's available in game for any character to find, but that puts them from 10% to 20% chance at an extra turn, which is really high.
How do the mages do this? Ador, I summon thee.
I am here. Command, and I will obey.
The night you fled the mage factory, was there a ritual?
No. I do not want to go back. But I will. I will speak. Eliu's child, hear me. I saw them come from all over the earth.
lost ones seeking unity in the void. They called to it. Their souls reached out for the void, and the void answered. One of them was chosen and touched, and so it came to our world. The spell was lifted. My shackles fell to the ground and I ran away. The blight. I was looking for salvation.
Is that all you saw? Who was performing the ritual? Do you know their names?
No. I do not want. I will not. Fear. Void. The blight in the void. I see them not. I will not. There were many there like you. Before their souls were extinguished, I saw them. One, another, and another. Many there were. I witnessed the battle after I escaped. The mage factor woke the golems. He fought off the blight and saved many, and led them under the mountains.
So someone survived?
I see not through stone. The mage factor took them under the mountains. That is where they hid. The hole they went through was guarded by golems. They fought well, and the battle stopped. The wind carried their whispers to me. They prayed for salvation. They wept, and then void. Horrifying. I do not want. I will not. Mercy. Do not make me see them, child of Eliu.
I think I've heard enough, Ador. You can stop there.
Oh, we could speak to him again.
Void. The blight in the void. Horrifying.
Yeah, you get the point. Hey, Kelhas, how you doing? Alright. I think that's up the top.
Oops.
Sorry. Horse. Yep. Oh man, there's gonna be loot. Alright, and make some of that gold back. You go in there. Loot. There's a severe lacking of gold and shiny. And I'm disappointed. Oh. Alright, that's a start on making some losses back. There you go, I got it. There's an achievement for loot 300,000 gold. That probably includes looting every single last cache and barrel and chest and everything in the entire game. Oh, I should get the money points in the money, increased money from stuff. Point. Talent. Words. People are save scumming to get it? How do you save scum to loot the... What, to try and... Is it random how much you can get? You can save before opening the chest and reloading if no gold. So you found my letter and you want to get rich. There's a treasure cache in Castle Ardennes. There are 4 levers disguised as torches scattered along the castle's terraces. Turn them, and the entrance to the Count Wilmore's treasury will open. Piles of gold await you, the spoils from years of abusing power. Tarry not, lest someone else seize the prize. I don't want someone else to seize the prize. I got a dear friend who was playing the original of this with like hardcore mods and then save scumming to buggery out of it. And I asked him, I said, what's the point of playing hard with all these bonus hardcore mods if you save scum? Because you're just negating the hardness. And he pondered about it, then he told me where I could go. And I laughed. Is there a single soul in this world who harbors the merest sliver of compassion for another human being? Been writing these messages for years and never once have I gotten a response. The only thing I need you to do is... The rest have been nibbled away by rats. Where is this going? Oh wait, we could have been up into... Oh, I'd been down here before, but I hadn't looked. I wonder if this would have gotten into the castle or if it would have triggered the fight. It doesn't matter. One. Now, I saw that one of these torches down a set of stairs before we got the note. I think it was down this set of stairs. And I went, oh, I wonder if I can turn that because it's got this, well, I was thinking lift it because I saw the thing on the wall. I thought it was like a slot for it to be raised up and down in. And we couldn't do anything, but we could after we read the note, which, yeah, I kind of like that. You know, you got to read the note, otherwise your character's too stupid to try and turn the candles. Oh, that's the treasury one. That's why if you're ever playing like Dungeons and Dragons or GURPS or whatever, and whenever you do a look around or you get told about what's around, if there's like a torch on the wall, try to move the torch. I'd only done 2 of the torches though.
It's starting.
Oh, it's a different one. Okay. Yeah, and I think that's one thing that you got to remember. People are going to complain about games because they're not good enough to do them well, right? And then when you get a strategy game, people are going to complain even more and more loudly because using brain is hard. Need the 4th. I don't know what this talk about spamming spells is. You get 1 per turn. Like, sure enough, late game you get 2 per turn, but I don't know, like the majority of people aren't there yet, right? Some of them were, sure. Like I had a few days off. But that would only be people that are playing finesse. So anyone not playing finesse, you're only casting 1 spell per turn. Yeah, so, but also if you're not playing finesse, so you won't have the mana because you don't have the talents, you probably shouldn't be casting the higher rank spells anyway. There's very little difference in what they do. They're like double the cost for a 10% increase. Like anyone with a second grade education can tell you that you know, a heal for 80 that costs 2 is much better than a heal for 90 that costs 4. But occasionally you might look at it and go, okay, well, hang on. The minimum damage that unit, or the maximum damage range that my attacking unit, the unit attacking my unit is going to do, could kill me with a level 1 heal, but a level 2 heal will save it. So this time it's worth the 4 points. Instead, I just want to spam the highest things because I'm playing a game and I don't want to pay attention. Then I want to complain that it was a strategy game and it was hard. Wah! I'm looking for the candle. Oh, there it is.
Well, even I did it.
Yeah, dummy, even you did it. I love that self-reflection there.
The day has come at last.
Dude, have you been locked in here all this time?
Something tells me you're the one who wrote all these letters.
Yes, 'twas I. Once, I was known as Count Wilmore, Keeper of the Royal Seal and Lord of Castle Ardennes. Like many other loyal servants of the king, I was a victim of slander. My enemies had me imprisoned in my own castle. I've been looking for a way out for 10 long years. During that time, I learned to tame the rats.
That's why they're always nibbled.
Only creatures that can come and go at will. You found one such messenger. I believe its name was Armin.
I did,
please?
and
Rat
came
plus?
looking for the treasures mentioned in the message. Are they in this cellar?
How selfish people are. When I came for justice and later for pity, none came. But as soon as I mentioned filthy lucre, all the cellar contains is a couple bottles of wine and some moldy cheese. Gold is not there. I do have some treasures stashed away, though. I'm willing to part with one such cache.
You give me gold or I lock you back in. Get back in here! Okay, this is kind of worth it though. Phlegius's Chronicles on King Maximus's Wars, Legatus Labian's Deeds during the War with the Elves, Part 7. Legatus Labian. After the victory at the Shrine of Croce, where Labian's army was almost wiped out, Maximus exclaimed, "May the heavens no longer send me victories like this. I will not survive another such celebration." But however he grieved for the fallen, the king did not forget Labian's prowess and valor. He ordered the court mages to clean Labian's shield and infuse it with mana, rendering it immune to the ravages of time. Let the hero who shall one day take Labian's place stand as invulnerable in battles as my legate was today. As for the war, Labian returned to his initial strategy of incrementally advancing into the forest while relying on the wooden forts to secure their position till they finally took over Sinolan and won the war. Maximus's Wars 2, Labian's strategy complete. I was Pyrrhus of Epirus? Really? Well, hang on, wait. Is it public domain? Wait, he said there was stuff. Where's the stuff? I mean, I got the book, but... Depends. Does a corpse retain IP right? That's not the question. It depends whether it is or is not public domain. He's been dead for about 2,000 years. He probably doesn't have it then.
The sky, fresh air. Oh, I feel dizzy.
A lady who goes by the name of Gisela told me Castle Ardennes belonged to her family. Is she a relation of yours?
Don't speak that wretched woman's name in my presence. Gisela is my niece. Indeed, the castle is hers now. No one can be trusted. No one at all.
It's very similar to entitlements, right? It doesn't matter if you are or are not entitled to something. What matters is if you do or do not have it. Now, where is... Ooh, 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 ooh. No, I mean in the presence of, like, now. Obviously with an entitlement you can put in motion a claim and whatnot. But if for the purpose you needed to have something now, holding over it and going, but I'm entitled to it. Yeah. It is as if I'm drowning in my dreams, but not the dreams described in romance novels. I see myself free at last, walking towards a large town. I am full of both bliss and hatred. Behind me, like a train, spreads a black veil over the Nostrian fields, over ruin and tiny villages and everything the eye can see. There in that town ahead I shall make them pay, my uncle and all his bloodline. I will avenge the deaths of my mother and father, and see guilty shrouded in the black veil. No more tears, only his voice calling me. The voice I trust. I can feel it growing closer and closer every day. I wish I could finally understand his words. The Orphan's Diary, month of the Cyclops, day 14. Gimme. Oh wait, now there's a fight? If I can sneak out the back. I think I can. Actually, let me get that treasure chest first.